All right, wonderful people. I am excited to have back in studio with us from Electra Watchman, the guy who I ran into at a Halloween party and had no idea who he was because he was all dressed up. But our wonderful friend, Jason Brandt of Electra Watchman. So good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Eric. Thanks for having me again.
You bet. Jason, you were in my house this last week, and that was not by chance. Why in the world did I have you over?
Basically did a home alarm inspection to kind of give you an idea of what you should have for a home alarm system.
Mm-hmm. And my wife was home, and I travel sometimes for work. We have a 1-year-old at home. And I can't tell you the angst that builds up in our worlds when we know that, yes, Fargo's a great city, but Fargo's changing. Fargo's getting much more busy, and you see things on the news that makes it feel, those of us that have been here for a long time, it doesn't feel like maybe the same community that we once lived in. So why do you get calls from people like me or people maybe like the folks in the listening audience? Why would they give you a call?
Fargo is growing, and just last year alone, there was about 9,000 more police calls alone. So
more,
just more
9,000
more police calls alone. So there is more crime, and people just want to feel safe.
My math is a little shoddy, but that's an extra 30 calls a day.
Approximately, yes.
Roughly, or an extra call an hour because people are feeling a little less safe in the community.
Right.
And so why would somebody protect their home? I mean, isn't a lock on your door enough?
It is, but you know, obviously people are going to kick open the door, break a window. You want protection when you're there and when you're not there.
Yeah. So, and I think there's two different methods to this madness, Jason. We want to keep people out, and that's a huge thing. I've always been told that the best kind, and I think you shared this with us, that the best kind of protection is a dog, right? Why would a dog be the best kind of protection? I mean, it's going to be making noise if somebody's trying to come in, right?
Like my dog, it's going to make noise right away, but until you pet it, then it's going to be your best friend. So
so that's why you laugh.
Right.
Yeah, that makes great sense. But don't you think? I mean, it's going to be an awareness piece for the people that are in the house if the dog is barking, and it could be a major deterrent for the person who's maybe trying to break in.
Right.
Yeah, so a huge benefit if you have a dog, but dogs aren't for everyone, and we have a dog, and our dog's the same way. It's going to bark until you pet her.
Yeah.
Instead, I want to encourage people to consider getting protection for their home. And what kind of protection can you offer, Jason?
You want like the...
Yeah, give me the details. Okay. Give me the nitty gritty. Can I just protect the doors? Can I protect the windows? Can I put motion sensors? Can I put cameras in? What kind of protection is there?
We have door contacts. We can do glass break sensors, motion sensors. That's basically the protection for the alarm system. But not only that, we can also do smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, sump pump alarms. Low temperature sensors also, so it's not just security, it's also
it's protection for your home.
For your home and family too.
Yeah. Those of you just tuning in, we have Jason Brandt with Electra Watchman, and we're talking about protecting your home. So Jason just listed off a number of ways that you can protect your home in terms of sensors, both on windows and doors and gauges and that sort of thing, sump pumps as well.
Right.
But what about keeping people in? Because my daughter's not going to be a 1-year-old for forever, and she's going to be a teenager. How can I keep her from ever breaking out?
Well, if you're like me, I've got 2 teenage daughters. And
you poor sap.
I know, and we're get to that age about them sneaking people in and sneaking people out.
Right.
And that's also can be used as letting you know as to when people are coming and going, and putting sensors on the windows and doors. We don't want to necessarily make our house a prison, but
we want to make it a prison, yes.
we want to know when they're leaving after hours, when they should be sleeping.
Of course. And truth be told, oftentimes if a kid's sneaking out or if somebody's sneaking in, it's not to sit around and watch movies, and you want to protect your kids.
Right, or help with homework.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they're not there to study.
Right.
So, Jason, I think that the idea of having a security system brings a level of comfort. I know my wife has challenged me to get a security system, and it wasn't until we met that I said, you know what, this is far more inexpensive than I ever thought. And this brings solace to my family because that's the greatest investment I have. We talk on Real Estate Radio all the time about our home being a great investment. And of course it is. Real estate is a huge financial investment, but nothing's more important than family. Is it, Jason?
No, definitely not.
And so if we're going to take that and protect that, what does that cost? Because some people probably think it's an inordinate amount of money, and it's not.
It's less expensive than people think. And for example, we have home packages that our kit is it's $289. That's for the equipment and to have it installed.
A month, so $289 a month.
Nope, just for the one-time.
So up front, your startup fee to pay for the equipment, $289
for the equipment and to have it installed.
Wow.
And that's for the control panel, keypad, siren, backup battery, wireless receiver.
Wow.
And in that kit, you get 1 wireless motion detector and 2 wireless door contacts.
And then what's the monthly surcharge then? Because I'd imagine that's a pretty high number.
It's $29.95 a month. So.
I feel like Sally Fields right now. For less than $1 a day, you too can protect your family.
Right.
But truth be told, is for less than $1 a day, you can protect your family.
Right.
And I don't know if the last time I heard a story of somebody breaking in and there was an alarm and they went away because people aren't breaking into places where there are alarms.
No.
And you can put the Electro Watchman sticker on your door or on your window. You can put something in your yard. If you don't have that dog that's going to jump up and attack somebody, you need that next step, and you should call Electro Watchman. I'm putting it in my business. I'm putting it in my house, and I hope that you take the time to put it in your place. So, Jason, how can somebody contact you?
Our office number is 235-9511.
235-9511 for Jason with Electro Watchman. Finally, you have a deal that you're offering people. They get something free if they're calling in the next week or so. What is it?
Yep. All Hatch customers or friends of Hatch, they either get a free low temp sensor or free sump pump sensor, which is a $75 value, which we include for free.
I love it, Jason. Thanks for that. But you got to call in the next week or so. Call Jason at Electro Watchman and get your home protected. Thanks for being in the studio, my friend.
Thanks, Eric.
You bet. Those of you tuning in, go to livefargomoorhead.com at the break and find out what your home is worth. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch.